One of the fastest ways to destroy your peace is trying to manage how everybody sees you. The moment your happiness depends on approval, your freedom disappears. Today we're talking about something almost everyone struggles with but very few admit openly: the addiction to validation. The truth is, most people spend years editing themselves. They filter their personality, they hide their opinions, they shrink their goals, not because they lack talent, but because they're afraid of being judged. And here's the painful irony: the same people you're trying to impress are usually too busy worrying about themselves. Think about it. How many opportunities have people missed because they were afraid of looking foolish? How many dreams were delayed because someone feared criticism? How many talented people stayed silent because they thought they weren't good enough yet? Most people are not living life, they are performing life. They wake up and immediately check how others respond to them. They measure their value through likes, comments, attention, and approval. And slowly, without realizing it, they hand over control of their confidence to strangers. But confidence built on external approval is unstable, because people's opinions constantly change. One day they praise you, the next day they criticize you. If your identity depends on public opinion, your emotions will always be unstable. Real confidence begins when you stop negotiating your worth with the world. There's a huge difference between improving yourself and abandoning yourself. Self-improvement is healthy, but constantly changing who you are to make everyone comfortable, that becomes emotional exhaustion. And here's something important. Not everyone is supposed to understand you. Some people will misunderstand your ambition. Some will dislike your growth. Some will become uncomfortable when you stop being easy to control. That's normal. Growth changes relationships. Imagine a person who spends years trying to fit into every room. They agree with everyone. They never speak honestly. They avoid conflict at all costs. From the outside, they seem accepted, but internally, they feel disconnected from themselves. Because every time you silence your real thoughts to avoid judgment, you slowly teach yourself that your authentic self is not enough. Now, compare that with someone who respects others but stays true to themselves. They may not be liked by everyone, but they sleep peacefully. Their relationships are real. Their confidence is genuine. Authenticity creates peace. Pretending creates anxiety. Ask yourself this: if nobody could judge me, what decisions would I make differently? Would you start the business? Would you create content? Would you leave the unhealthy relationship? Would you finally speak honestly? Sometimes the prison isn't society. Sometimes the prison is fear. You were not born to spend your entire life seeking permission to exist. Respect people. Be kind. Grow constantly. But never become a stranger to yourself just to gain temporary approval. Because at the end of the day, peace comes from self-respect, not public validation. And remember this: the people who change the world are rarely the people who tried hardest to fit in.